Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. In today's video we are going to be trying Lance on dogs. So I'm going to be dogs and rat will be tomorrow, so I want to do those two first, mainly because that's where I feel like Lance can really excel. All those two. But yeah, we're going to be trying him out on here. I'm hoping he should be quite good. He's got a full human team, which means we do get the insane defense boost. Unfortunately, we don't get an insane basic stat boost. I think we get about 5% basic stats. I think he counts for himself. But we have Arthur, which will increase everyone's basic stats by 20% anyway, because that's pretty good. I've also opted to go for this Escanor, because everyone always asks, why do you always use LR Escanor instead of the Ultimate one? My main reason I normally use LR is for, once again, the Blaze stacks, or whatever the debuff he applies is called, because that increases the damage enemies take by 15%, which can once again help out the character I'm currently showcasing. Gear-wise, we've got HP crit resistance on Thor with resistance rolls there, just because she has horrible crit resistance. Even with this gear, her crit resistance is still horrible. It's mediocre gear though. Lance has attack crit, Arthur has HP defense, Escanor has attack crit. For links-wise, everyone's just rocking HP defense. I'm probably going to change Milim to attack crit, only so that Lance's damage may look a little bit better, so we'll switch Milim to attack crit. And then we'll see what we're rocking with. Okay, not really much of an increase, but we're going to roll with it. And then for card set, we are running the immunity to freeze with 10% basic stats, mainly because if I get frozen, there's going to be a slight problem. Thankfully, once again, Arthur's and Lance's buffs are both grey, means they can't be removed, which is kind of nice. Apart from Lance's ultimate, and once again, apart from Arthur's ultimate, all their buffs are grey, which is pretty handy. But yeah, we're going to see how this goes. I'm hoping it should be pretty good. Rotama link on her just because so when there's no stance up she can still sort of live because she takes so much damage. But let's get on with it. Here we go. First floor. Hopefully it should be quite easy. Also the reason I think Lance will perform better in here and rat because there is more than one enemy, which means the death damage can do a tiny bit more damage, which is sort of what you want from him. We need to waste a few skills first before I end up just like full sending. Do I just 3 single targets? Do I just do like this, Lance single target as well? And then we AoE with Lance to see how much damage we can get. Damage is not the best here. We do lower its crit defense by 50% with the Lance debuff, which is pretty good. Oh, good damage. Very good damage, actually. May not even need Tonar's stance removal, which would be kind of handy, because it's kind of irritating to use. Yeah, 50% crit defense low will actually be pretty handy with this team, because we've got quite a high crit chance. What's everyone's crit chance looking like? Oh, everyone's defense also looking really good. I forgot Lance is going to make everyone super tanky, which is going to be kind of handy, especially for Tonar, who has like the worst defense-related stats in the game. That's a joke. It's bad, but it's definitely not the worst. We're Escanor AoE here. I'm playing these two skills with Tonar first, only for the ult gauge, for the full team, which is pretty handy. And she kills, which is pretty good. Okay, now we do have... I want to use Lance's ult at the end, to like see how like insane his damage is. What I might do is just do this, this, and then this. Because this should apply the mark after the hit, because it's a single target. And he's got max buffs here. Oh, that damage is really nice. It's very good. I feel like on Rat, he could definitely power some insane numbers. And then... I want to get some pierce rate stacks, so I'll probably just like... I could probably only attack once, realistically, before everyone just gets obliterated. Because this is based off his pierce rate as well. So he's going to throw this out. Then whoever survives is just going to get absolutely obliterated by the other two ultimates. There we go. Lance ults. Doesn't kill. Okay. Arthur ults. Kills both of them immediately. Okay. A little bit embarrassing, I'd say, for Lance. That was with their 50% attack related stat boost. But I don't remember if he was the one being attack lowered or not, so I'm not gonna throw too much shame until I see him on floors 2 and 3 that I'll really start judging. But anyway, on to floor 2 now. Here we go, floor 2 time. Hopefully, this should be quite easy. We do have auto freeze on this one, which is going to be slightly irritating. If we do reach max ult gauge, we should be fine though. I think I'm not going to immediately just pummel it at the start. I think I'm still going to go for this, but instead I'm going to AoE with... Oh, that is no damage. I forgot about that. Yeah, I forgot that happens. Yeah, okay, that's kind of irritating. But it is what it is. It's going to AoE off as well. Okay, we only got 2 stacks, which is fine. We also got a stance removal, which is also quite handy. Okay, Tonar's taken not that much damage. He's not being crit, which is, I think, the best thing. I think I actually keep his buffs. I don't use them. I think if I do this and that should kill. And I think I play this as an insurance skill, just in case. Oh yeah, Arthur's killing. Arthur's damage is really good. Once again, because Arthur's HP based, it's quite easy for him to perform quite well on this team, because not only is he HP based, but he also sort of based off attack at the same time. And what does Tonar increase? HP related stats and attack related stats. So he sort of gets both best of both worlds. I want to do something like this, and then just double AoE with Lance and hope it kills. So we do this first, then we mark it. I should have done the other way around. Now he's marked, Lance should do a lot of damage. Oh, okay. That was good. That was actually quite good. Once again, it did have a damage cap, but the right side didn't have a damage cap, so now I want to test it when there is a damage cap involved. Okay, Escanor got frozen. Do I care? Not really. He's sort of the character that I don't mind being frozen. I do sort of want to get rid of all these ultimates, though. Actually, I think I attack with Lance last. So I'll just do this, get rid of this skill, and then we attack with Lance last, just for the extra few stacks. This gives us a little bit of basic stats for... I think this is for Lance as well. I think it's for the whole team with Arthur. Big damage, or it's okay damage for Tonar, really. Actually, not a crit here. Okay, no, Lance's crit defense did absolutely nothing because of that. Nice. Crit defense lower. Okay, does this kill? Okay, that kills. That's actually very good. That's surprisingly good. For 1-6, bear in mind if you had 6-6, that would have done 100% of the damage again. Like, if your Lance is high tubed, you can do some insane things. Like, that's absurd. My team is not the highest of HP, but that's because we don't really have a healer. Percival would have been the healer, but I decided to switch out Percival for Escanor, and Escanor's not really done too much, I'm not going to lie. Good damage. Arthur kills, there we go. Lance is very good, though. Like, I was very surprised with that secondary hit. Floor 3 is going to be the ultimate test, though. And then Rat's like the final level. I'll probably only do floors 1 and 2 of Rat. My Lance only 1-6 means he's not the strongest, I'm not going to lie, but he should hopefully still do quite well. Damage-wise, yeah, you're going to struggle to out-damage Arthur. Arthur on a team like this, well, with Tonar and Arthur, they work so well together. Anyway, on to floor 3. Here we are, on to floor 3. Let's see how this goes. I'm hoping this should also be quite easy. Auto freeze once again is on phase 2 and 3 this time. So I'm hoping it just goes for Escanor again, because that was actually pretty handy. Escanor's not really that useful on this team. Yeah, I think I just waste a bunch of skills. I should have probably AoE'd with Escanor first, and then single targeted, because then he would have the attack related stat boost, but my brain farted. And I misplayed, but it's fine. We're still going to do a nice chunk of damage here. Good damage. Okay, we do have the Ignites. Arthur doesn't have his taunt yet. Lance gets targeted, which is not the best. Okay, it's just absolutely pummeling me at the moment. That should deal damage now. Lance, what's your lifesteal? 10%, but we should get a little bit more with Tonar now. That pierce rate is ungodly. Like, that is absurd. Crit resistance, crit defense. Oh, we do have the lower, don't we? And because there's 2 of them, it's 50%, which is absurd. But we're still actually in the positive. We're still in the plus. Yeah, we are still in the plus, which is lovely. It's actually very good. How do we play this? I think realistically, I'm probably just going to single target, and then just Arthur, and then play Escanor's card as insurance. I'm playing this, that means his single target has a little bit more pierce rate. Ooh, damage cap, very nice. Cool, and then we kill. Perfect. Okay, now this is where I hope Lancers doesn't get frozen. Or screw me too then, I guess. I hope we can kill it. Just wailing into it at the moment, just hoping we can land the kill now. We still keep the buff though, which is pretty good. Means that next turn, or next phase even, if it does end up going to next phase, I've still got 3 stacks on me so I don't have to regain them. Okay, that should kill. There we go. Please don't freeze Lance again. Here's my showcase character. Oh, it was Arthur, thank goodness. And Arthur cleansed because it's his passive where he cleanses. Okay, that was actually perfect. Am I more scared of... I'm more scared of the white dog because that's the one that's got the ignite and that thing can start popping off if you let it pop off. We are gonna like... I think I do this, that. No, I'm not actually gonna do that. That'd be stupid. We can do this. I'm playing his single target as an insurance skill just in case. There we go. Lance damage, please, good. If I was anything high, if I was like, once again, his ult scale is kind of odd. It's like, if you're 3/6, you get higher death damage. If you're like, I think it's like 1 and 2 is, I don't even know what his scaling is for his ultimate, for the death damage effect, but I do know it is, it's more, definitely quite free to play friendly, his ultimate scaling. It's definitely not like if you remember the OG, like, the 1 Escanor, it was like, if you're 1/6, death damage like 10%, which is like nothing in comparison to 6/6, which was 100%. And then Escanor just abuses it, and we win. There we go. Lance is okay. I feel like the higher your ult level is, definitely the better he would be. Mine has no outfits, and he's 1/6. He does have a good gear, though. But still, his damage was quite impressive. Like, when he popped off quite well. The initial death damage effect was also quite good. Yeah, Escanor did an absurd amount of damage, but we did sort of have to quite heavily rely on him. First 2 floors, he wasn't really there. Third floor, he was there. Lance is okay, though. Once again, I have to test him in more places, because it's kind of mediocre. Like, his damage is good when it's there, but it requires, let's just say, 3 cards to set up the maximum damage. 3 single targets. Not just any 3 cards, 3 single targets to then set up 1 powerful AoE. Then you've got to back it up again, do the whole thing. And I feel like that's kind of irritating. And once again, it's only applicable allies that count. So, once again, let's just say because I am going to do Rat, there's not going to be a full team of applicable allies on that Rat team. I can guarantee you that. But anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.